all about these two men, Liton Kumar Das and his captain Tamim Iqbal. And Iqbal has said, let's put Ireland to the sword here. Let's chase this total down in a hurry. 8-4s though for Liton Kumar Das, 41 off just 30 balls now. Not much to cheer for Ireland at all in that power play package.
Bangladesh, I think, scored 81 in the power play. 85, I think, is the highest they've had in a power play in ODIs. That was versus Zimbabwe in 2005, so it's been a while since they've come back with a bang. 83 for 1 against Pakistan earlier. Gives him the charge, not quite getting a hold of it. Getting a little arrogant now, the batters, understandably.
Yeah, absolutely. This is as bad a beating and a hammering and a thumping or whatever other adjective you want that Ireland have taken in a long time. Das strides down the crease. Yeah, certainly for Ireland, there are questions to be answered. Don't think many of the fans back home would have been overly surprised by the fragility in the bowling, given who Ireland are missing. It's the disappointment with the batting that gives real concern. As Camphor closes that over out with a dot. A direct hit. We will not go upstairs, I don't think. So it'll get us to the end of the 12th over. It's 93 for 0. Gorgeous scene here in Sylhet. Those hills and tee fields all around this ground. The quality of this facility, I know I've said it several times, Shamim, it is world class. Not just this main oval, but that brilliant academy ground in behind, which is the envy of every Irish fan's eye, I have to say. Lovely to be here. But it's a day that the Irish fans will want to forget in terms of the performance. Hammered.
Oh, they have been, unfortunately. It's good to have you here too, Andrew, but I'm sorry you've had a sad face all day long. Normally a big smiler, but what can you do? That's what happens when your team doesn't play well.
I'm trying, I promise you, but there's not much to smile about right now. Maybe one of those ones where if I don't laugh, I'll be crying. So let's laugh along for the remaining couple of deliveries or couple of overs, see how far they can stretch it out. I can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to give Humphreys exposure at this level. They're trying to give him the chance to get a taste of international cricket. But over to the T20 format, I would suspect it'll be Gareth Delaney back into the team as the main wrist spin option. Maybe a chance for Ben White as well.
1 wicket. The Irish will be happy if they can do that, but these two looking very, very strong and ominous.
Cut away and cut away for 4. Beats the sprawling dive of Graham Hume at backward point. We've spoken a couple of times about ruthlessness. Bangladesh continue to be ruthless.
Just the attitude. We talked about going for the jugular when they're bowling, finishing off the innings with the ball, and that emphatic performance by Tamim Iqbal and Liton Kumar Das have stood them on good stead and just given them the confidence booster to go through to this preparation of the World Cup, which you mentioned. This is very absorbing, good cricket. Another sweep, and that's going to go to the boundary, and that's going to get Liton Kumar Das his 50. Well played.
Outstanding batting from these two, and Liton Kumar Das in the last 3 or 4 overs has overtaken his captain and gone well by him. It's another one-day international 50 for Liton Kumar Das, come from just 37 balls, 10 fours, has come without too much risk. They'll have to wait for the victory. Just one run required to win. The scores are tied. It's 101 for none. Ireland being taught some tough cricketing lessons here in Sylhet. Bangladesh are going to win with the best part of 37 overs to spare. There is the series victory. Fittingly, it's the captain that hits the winning runs, Tamim Iqbal. His men have been outstanding, and they have swept Ireland 2-0. It could well have been 3-0 were it not for rain about 72 hours ago, and the Tigers are not just roaring, they're making a big statement ahead of the World Cup later in the year. They are going to be a formidable challenge in India.
Bangladesh winning by 10 wickets, and this is the first time that Bangladesh have made a 10-wicket win in one-day internationals. So in addition to the highest win by runs, it's the biggest win in terms of wickets also. So this is absolutely top class. It's come in the same series. Cursory handshakes all around. No massive celebrations by the Bangladeshis. Take it for granted these days in a business-like manner with their approach and the comfortable manner in which they've won this game shows a lot and promises a lot for the future.
Ireland run ragged, completely destroyed, obliterated, smashed. 10 wickets, the margin of victory, and huge questions to answer for Andrew Balbirnie in Ireland. They will at least get a change of format. But this tour could be turning into a tour from hell for the Irish. They're yet to win a game, yet really to be competitive in a game. And 3 big records that stand to mind for me. Breaking the highest ever one-day international total, the fastest ever ODI century, the first ever time that Bangladesh have won an ODI by 10 wickets. All of those records are ones that Ireland will not want, but it will delight the home fans and give a sense of a growing belief that these Tigers are off to India. Maybe not just to compete and to take part, but maybe to take over.
Well, all the think tank, the support staff, the coaches, the crowd will be happy. It'll be disappointing for Ireland, but you know, they can only go up. They've reached such a low in this ODI series, sorry to say that, but with the T20 internationals coming up, you mentioned it, a change of venues, maybe a change of fortune for the Irish. They'll be hoping for that. They just keep their spirits high. It's not the easiest thing to do after such a thumping defeat, but you know, cricket is a funny game. It's a great leveler, and it can happen. Things positive can happen to the Irish. They've just got to keep that resilience going, show some temperament when they come up. That is the match summary. Ireland bowled out for 101. Bangladesh just cruising across without losing a wicket, 102. And a very, very convincing win by Bangladesh by 10 wickets.
The highlights we're going to see here, Shamim. These 2 openers are fine players who are very experienced in international cricket, and they have put the Irish bowlers to the sword.
Yeah, I think the Irish bowlers had themselves to blame early on. A lot of loose deliveries allowed them to settle down.